Hi everybody, my name is Amanda Stevenson and I wanted to share with you my testimony on my use of the greens. Now, back history on me real quick is I battled with ulcerative colitis for over 16 years and I battled hard and most of the time I wasn't winning. And I was on 33 pills a day and that wasn't even always working. It wasn't always keeping my flares to a minimum. I was in a constant flare at one point. Anyhow, I'm sure that most of you can connect yourself to somebody in your world that has either colitis, Crohn's, or another form of IBD, irritable bowel disease, if you don't know. For me personally, I had had enough. I was sick and tired of literally living my life sick and tired, and it was time for a change. And I started using our greens. Now, when I first started, I was taking one serving once a day, and I was able to keep that down. Now, for me personally, and for a lot of people that suffer with an IBD, what happens is your colon is so flared up and so angry and inflamed, it doesn't work properly. And when you introduce produce, especially raw produce, into your diet, or spicy foods, that kind of thing, your colon just reacts and it gets angry and it lets you know. And what was happening for me is that my colon wasn't able to digest all the food that I was giving it. And I was trying to be nutritious. I was trying to be conscientious of what I was putting in my body because I knew that that was a huge part of my problem. But I couldn't. My colon was tired. It was overworked. It was done. And I almost lost my colon 3 times. I was so sick. So for me, what I perceived to be why the greens worked for me is that I was so sick to a point that I couldn't even digest the food that I was trying to eat, that it was not staying with me. And I couldn't get better. I couldn't get the nutritional value that I needed. But with the greens, with the dehydrated fruits and veggies and herbs, they're already digestible for you because they're dehydrated. You add them to water, you add them to a shake, whatever it is that you're drinking. You can add that to it. You can add it to yogurt. And because I was able to take in all of those nutrients without my colon having to work overtime, I truly believe that the greens, they haven't cured my colitis because sadly enough, it is a disease and I will likely have it forever. But 3.5 years ago, I started taking it. 4 months later, I was off all of my prescription medications. After being on 33 pills a day for 2 years, just to stay alive, essentially, and to not have to lose my colon. After 4 months, I was able to take myself off those medications, even though the doctors had told me I'd be on them for life. And I can honestly and proudly tell you that 3 years later, I am still absolutely 100% medication free because of the greens. I contribute my health, my wellness, all to taking the greens. And actually, within that 4 months, I'd actually worked my way up to 2 full servings a day, in the morning and in the afternoon. And because they're a natural energy boost, I was able to even get through the day without napping. Now, if anybody has ever dealt with a chronic illness, you know that there are times that you can't even make it through a day without a nap. So for me, my success was not only did I get off of all of those horrible prescriptions, I was also making it through a day and not having to nap every single day. That's my testimony in the greens. In my humble opinion, every single person should be on these greens and get the nutritional value from it that you are not getting in your regular daily diet. Because as much as we all try, there's no way in the world that in this day and age, with rushing around everything else, that we are able to get our full servings of fruits and veggies every single day. And I do hope that you get back to the person that sent you to this video or to this party tonight and ask them their opinion on our greens. Thanks.